Excellent one.
Yeah, I've seen all those documents.
Flat Smackers playlist.
You know, when they first released all those documents, I spent almost a year reading through them. And I seen all those, but I never even thought nothing of it then. It's amazing how much of the truth really is out there if you open your eyes and open your ears, listen and see.
Wow, that's a really.
So, so do you think all the any satellites up there are balloons? I believe that.
That's what I
But
believe.
I think the International Space Station is possible that it's the same thing. They
Yeah,
were
I think.
saying last.
Yeah, I think that's a balloon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure in that video I dropped that it actually has the ISS as a balloon. But most all other satellites he found like bunch of the whole list of satellites that have the same exact names of the so-called satellites, all balloons.
Are these speculations or are they the
No,
truth?
no. There, you could watch the launches. You can
By-
watch
No,
the
by
videos of the
accident.
No,
launches.
I meant the ISS itself. The ISS. Is it a
Oh,
speculation to say that it's a balloon or that it?
Speculation on my
Okay.
behalf.
All right.
By accident, I found pseudo satellites with literally hundreds of links to it because it's a real thing they call, and there's a class of things called pseudo satellites up there, handling 15% of the data they claim and stuff. So
Weird.
it might be a term someone might want to research or something because there's a whole class of things up there they're calling pseudo satellites.
Doesn't Robert Masano have some of that stuff, Quantum? Doesn't Robert Masano have some of that satellite launch stuff?
That's who that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that guy thinks the sun's a cryoball, though. I don't know.
Oh, he does.
if-
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did not know that. There's
Hey,
Q.
Sonny, that's copyright infringement. That shit's mine.
No, I was doing it for you, bro.
He got the super helium.
I was doing it for you. It's all for you, man.
Good.
I'm having
I got
gushes
shocked
over it.
when I seen it. I said, "Damn! Oh shit! That's some terrible ass drawing, man."
I have a Calamity Jane picture too in here. You want to see that one? Some of these
I
girls
only
were
like looking at my own picture.
freaking butch. Freaking female to males in the old west.
Calamity Jane.
Uh-huh.
A really clever place to put your hand.
That looks like my great grandma. Where'd you get that photo?
No, here's your great grandma. She's coming right up.
You didn't steal that from history.com, did you?
Grandma and
Family
grandpa.
heritage?
There they are, bro.
My grandma's beard wasn't that big.
Oh shoot! It must be the mistress then.
No, KC, welcome to another Reaper Chris. The guys bullshitting on Discord, waiting on Glovers to show
I
up.
like the
How you
plain
doing?
hat.
Hey, Huey still here?
No,
How's my audio?
Hey, yeah, thanks, man. You sent me like all the stuff debunking Newtonian gravity. I was wondering if you could send me some links for debunking Einsteinian. When you get some spare time, please. Thank you.
Einsteinian.
He's got
It's
nice
about
king.
itself. It's not in the theory.
I got 5 big blinds.
It's not a
Yeah,
sound.
no, but so is the Newtonian stuff. But you can still send me some stuff.
Einstein does a pretty good job when he says it was just a mind experiment.
Get audio check,
He
KC.
talks about his,
I'm getting old, Hank. I ain't gonna remember. Einsteinian gravity.
On the
There's
rest of my
nothing to
shifts, I thought you
debunk.
came right here.
It's nothing.
Where's Zach and Andy go?
experiment.
Yes, he
Oh.
ate.
Say again?
I said, didn't Einstein claim it to be a mind experiment?
I don't know what he said.
I read something about that.
Which one? Special or general theory?
Or
Or both?
general.
I thought that
Get all
I
around. You
can't
can
tell
hear
you
those
that.
guys
I just
talking there.
remember reading and talking about the warping and bending of space time, and it was a mind experiment.
Warpature.
Warpature.
sure. I thought that's all he did was thought experiments. Actually,
I think that's what he did. You're right.
that's all he did. Oh, he did some writing and probably on a chalkboard and notebooks, no doubt.
I seem to remember you
One
quoted
more tournament here.
something that somebody said
Can't
about the
take my
double slit
eyesight.
experiment. It's like the end of Einsteinian. Because I know that quantum physics and Einstein completely disagree with each other.
Yeah, space and time are utterly meaningless in quantum mechanics. Not double slit experiment. Delayed choice quantum erasure showed that. That's why. See, that's why Einstein a long time ago wanted to try to debunk quantum mechanics because it knew it. He knew it debunked him. So that's why he came up with what was that? The EPR paradox. Einstein, Podolsky, Rosen. That was a thought experiment. Whoever said that before that was correct. He constructed he and Podolsky and Rosen constructed a thought experiment in a feeble and clumsy attempt to debunk quantum mechanics. Because he couldn't have quantum mechanics being out there because it destroyed his speculations, i.e. theories.
So this Einstein-Rosen experiment did it?
It wasn't an experiment; it was a thought experiment.
Right. Yeah, but so was like the
All is
bending.
well in
motion of
California,
space-time.
Oh, yeah.
And
that-
like so, like
Okay.
was that a band-aid to fix that?
No. The EPR paradox came out late, probably around 1930. You're talking special theory relativity 1905, general theory 1915. So some years that the EPR came out way later.
Thanks, Dave, man. You're awesome.
Well, they knew they had a problem.
No,
Wait,
he
I
knew he
can
was
take
done.
free
Him
here,
and-
been my
him
way
and,
faggot.
It was a big thing. If you look at the press back then, it was a big thing between him and Niels
Appreciate it.
Bohr. They used to fight about this show all the time.
It's
Right
not
in
everything I'm
the
spinning.
press.
Hmm.
Right in the second.
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
Didn't they have a huge falling out too? I think
The
so.
atmosphere
I don't think it was a big falling out, but Niels Bohr was. I
It's
felt a lot of
not.
contempt in his voice over that numpty dipshit.
How much fuck it is. It's
Yeah,
not
because
the
all
same.
of those jokers were like in the same place, same time. Weren't they? Schrodinger, and
Yep. That
all
was
those.
the big guys back then. All of them were around that time.
You guys know about the Einstein scare in Russia and Ukraine? Like, if anybody like went against them, they were like put into like the mental asylums and stuff. Like, I think it was during Stalin's reign.
I could believe it. Well, when a numpty says that time has physical properties, you got some serious issues going on.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think that Einstein thought that a clock was time. Well, there's a lot of people right now that think that too. Probably in this friggin' hangout.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Not me.
That guy the other day was saying like time is physical, wasn't he? He was saying like it ages, so you can see. Like he's saying because you age, therefore time is physical. I'm like, what?
What's the age of time?
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
What's the length of length?
It's pretty old, Jedi.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty old, is it? Right.
Yeah. Father Time.
Yeah.
I asked that
Yeah,
one guy,
gotcha.
what's the length of length in here? And I thought he was going to shit himself. He's like, what the fuck?
It's more similar to
remember
asking him what's the height of length.
Yeah. Length of length. That's a head scratcher, man.
I should do that next time. I'll do it that way. What's the height of length?
There you go.
Length of length is simple.
Throw them off their kilter, huh?
Yeah, I'll do it that next time. Yeah.
The length of length is simple.
What is mass of time?
Or what's the
Oh,
depth of
man.
Ah,
And then define mass.
Oh yeah, that's one of my that's a QEism right. That's back in the day, man. That sends them right off the reservation, doesn't it?
So the length of length is something that is as long as it is and no longer.
And then and then what they do is they try to get around it by saying, "Oh, well, what's density, right?" And then you're forced to say, "Okay, density equals mass over volume." I gotcha. It's a goober globe-tard gotcha, right? Let's take a. You know what? Let's take a look at this. I wrote this up the other day. It's real short. So let's take a look at this.
I usually tell them density's a bone mass between their ears.
Density's okay. Density equals mass over volume. It's just a convention. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. However,
Well, everything is.
However,
Yes.
the problem comes in when you rearrange and solve for volume, right? Let's take a look at this. So density equals mass over volume, right? Okay, then. So volume equals mass over density. We got some problems.
You're misusing the word density.
we got some problems if you rearrange that equation.
No, just poor language skills.
Volume units are in cubic meters, so how much 3D space is available or delineated? So, on the flying fuck does the amount of 3D space available, that's length, width, or height, have anything to do with math, which you can't define, per unit density? It's the circle jerk of a tautology of a megalithic proportions. It's a dumpster fire. Right? Look at it. Volume equals mass over depth, but that's not cubic meters. Cubic meters of what? So that whole equation, see, density equals mass over volume. That's fine. If you want to define density that way, and everyone agrees on that, then that's fine. But when you start pulling this stuff out and actually defining all your variables and rearranging the equation for equivalence, it's a dump. There you go, unicorn laser. You got it. That's right. Exactly. It's a dumpster fire. That's what it is. Yeah, there he is, man.
Using the word density improperly is the cause of the dumpster fire. That's all there is to it.
Well, it's just a convention, dude.
That's right. And again, improperly used. It's not a convention.
A convention's not improper. No, you got it wrong.
You can compress some stuff and change.
Conventions aren't improper, is what I was saying when you were interrupting me.
Okay. Well, if I may, density applies to gases, to things whose volumes change, styrofoam, cork, other stuff.
Yeah.
But not to iron, metals. Pure stuff.
Yeah, because they're solids. Yeah.
They have a specific ratio of volume occupied to mass. That doesn't mean the word density. That's where the misuse comes in. Applying it to solids that their so-called density does not change.
Who gives a shit?
Volumetrics, the so-called science.
Your ass. It's just a fucking convention.
It's a misuse of a word.
I can make a convention that's not misused.
It is misused.
It's a convention, you fucktard.
You go to a convention, you put your code at the check door, and you get a ticket, and you go in.
Dipshit. Stop fucking
the word
monologuing.
Is misused. I'm just saying it's
a convention is arbitrary, you numpty fuckwit.
So is it physical?
Holy shit. Are you some kind of dumb fuck? Shut up, Lemon.
I was just saying to talk about density.
Shut the fuck! I told you to shut up. Every time I'm in a conversation, you gotta come in and open up your fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up. Now, conventions are just human. We just make them up. They're arbitrary. It's not that they're wrong. They're fucking arbitrary to begin with. How can they be wrong? A meter's not wrong. It's
a
just
gas is
convention.
compressible. Styrofoam is compressible.
Oh my God,
Cork is compressible. You can change its
I don't
density.
give a fuck. You're
Iron,
missing. You
cubic
lost.
cc of iron will not change
Oh,
its density.
It's
So
like-
it's
Shut the fuck up. This
Use
can
the
be
proper
evaluated by
language.
second grade.
so there you
It's
go.
a convention, dude.
An easy way out for you. All I'm saying is
It's a
it's being used
convention.
wrong.
Easy
End
way
of
out.
story.
No, that's your sister.
Well, to talk coherent
God.
density,
Here we go.
we need to have a notion of what volume and or mass is. If both of them can change, then
you've had a
potentially
problem
that's
for 3.5 years with mass. I correct you every other week. It's like you can't fucking get it, right?
mass divided by volume is what
What's
is
mass?
conventionally
Watch, we'll
understood
do
as
it again
density.
today. Watch. What's mass?
Mass is defined as the matter in an object
There you
measured
go
and
again. So you
the
believe that
change
shit?
in the object under a gravitational field or
Shut the fuck up. How many times have I
something to
corrected
that
you on
effect.
that in the past 4 years? And then the next day you come back and define mass the same way. What?
Yeah, that's basically the
Let's
definition.
diagnose that. Let's diagnose that after you've been corrected over 100 fucking times and you still do the same thing. What is that?
Well, you said what mass was not, but you didn't say what it was.
Oh my God. This is what I got to deal with. Fucking idiot flat earthers like this fuckwit.
Why would we have to replace mass?
Why? What the fuck
Mass
are you
even if-
even
in the
talking
first place.
about? You claimed that it's matter. I said it's not. So you're wrong. I'm not the one attempting to define it. You are. You idiot. My God, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with QE on this one.
My word.
That's a quantity of matter that a body contains is measured by its
There we go again.
acceleration under a
Quantity
given
of
force
matter.
by
There
the
you go
force
again.
exerted on it by a gravitational
There he goes.
field.
Well, if you keep on talking, it must be true. Why don't you put a little bit more backbone in it? Maybe it'll become true then.
Yeah, it's basically the amount of matter measured in
Listen to
something
this
based on
fucking
its
idiot.
acceleration under a given force.
Jedi, listen to him.
Lemon, you understand that he's having contention with the invoking of the word mass. It's not agreed upon. We don't have to replace it for him to contend it, right?
It's a convention.
It's not
I
mass.
put the definition in the chat. It's basically a way to talk about stuff that takes form.
But don't we already have a word for that called matter?
Mass is a measure of matter. Yes.
Oh, really?
Changeable
Oh.
definition.
Sure.
Oh,
It's in
Well,
the
they're not
definition I put in
interchangeable
the
because
chat.
mass. Sorry, I'm just saying. Listen, man. They're not interchangeable, man. Like mass invokes gravity, bro.
Not
They're
necessarily
completely different.
acceleration. In this definition, it invokes acceleration
No,
or gravitational field, but it can invoke acceleration as well.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's not
mass is
verified.
measured.
That's
We
not
use
verified.
strain gauges today in
Simply
all
not
electronic
verified.
equipment. We measure strain,
What are you
not
talking about?
kilos, not pounds. It's strain
Oh, one at a
gauges.
time, please. Okay, this is the difference, man. Whenever there's gravity and there's a center of mass, then your compilation of matter is mass because of the gravity. So it's a conceptual abstraction that we don't need to replace.
That's not the connotation that I'm invoking. I'm invoking stuff. Mass is understood as stuff. Does it have
Doesn't
that
matter then.
gravitational baggage and other connotations or other, senses? Sure, but that's
He's
not
wrong, is what he's saying. Fuck.
Oh, what is the correct definition of mass, if
He
any?
doesn't have one. And he just gave that. Go ahead, say it again.
Yeah, it's just matter. And then whenever you say that it's a compilation of matter due to the pull to the center of mass, that's where mass comes in. Mass invokes gravity to explain a compilation of matter due to the gravitational relationship to the center. So it's something we don't have to replace.
Today's
Just ask-
modern scales use what they call strain gauges to measure the force called strain. Not gravity, not pounds, not kilos, but a
That's
force
all-
they call strain.
We're talking
So
about
strain gauges, yes. Well, the thing is, there's no gravity involved in a strain gauge.
We're not talking about gravity. We're talking about mass.
Well, someone's talking about gravity and weight and mass. My ears must be waxed
Isn't
up.
it painful?
Jeez.
Mass is stuff. Mass is stuff only, just stuff.
No, it's not.
What's
You guys
matter?
like me to call it stuff?
Okay, Lemon, what's matter? Lemon, what's matter?
Stuff except space.
Okay, so if we have a word for stuff, right, and that's called matter, why do we need mass?
We could just call it stuff.
Why can't we just call it matter, Lemon? It's
Mass
matter,
is
bro.
one syllable, matter is two. For communication efficiency, one syllable is better than two.
Here
You
we
got
go.
me.
Next.
I got it.
Sorry, no. For communication efficiency, it's a good
That
idea.
don't
You know what
make
you're
sense,
talking about.
Lemon.
And if you're going to
No,
say mass, you're just confusing people.
Yeah, mass is very damaging to efficient communication because it doesn't have an agreed upon definition.
It has the connotation of stuff as well. That's the one that
No.
I'm in.
Like I
Stuff.
did, here's 4 years now. He's still repeating the same shit. At 53 minutes after the hour, you said it's stuff or substance. Not according to the Royal Society of Chemistry and John Wheeler in these 2 citations. It's not.
That's in the context of the definition of a mole. But
This
you can still
is
use
mass.
just stuff.
Mass, dipshit. Go ahead and read that out loud. The first one, Royal Society of Chemistry.
The first one, moreover, studies have shown that the amount of substance is often incorrectly identified with mass.
Is mass or mole?
It was in the context of the definition of the mole in the whole
Mass.
article.
He's talking about mass. Fuck that. There's no context with that. Mass is the context.
Definitions have a context to get full meaning.
Mass is the
definition of the mole.
context.
But the article was about the definition of the mole.
Mass, I don't give a fuck what the article is about. If it was about elephant ears up your ass, it wouldn't matter. It said it's incorrectly identified with mass.
But without the context, there's
Fuck
no meaning.
your context.
Well, in chemistry, we just use the atomic mass units. That's all there is to that.
Oh my
Don't have to worry about much.
We'll call it the atomic stuff units instead,
But-
since that word
Oh,
appears to be.
then we can go with, the people that supposedly know what they're fucking talking about. Nature does not offer us any concept as the amount of matter. Like you said, the amount of stuff. History has struck down every proposal to define such a term. Even if we could count the number of atoms, that's stuff, or by any other counting method tried to evaluate the amount of stuff, that number would not equal mass for the 150th time. But tomorrow, guess what fucking Meadow Lark will be back here, Lemon Bird, stating masses. Stuff. Guarantee it.
So are
Yeah,
you
Lemon, if
saying
they
that
disagree
there's
within
no
their
such
own
thing as
paradigm,
mass?
that's what it's saying. Yes, there's nothing more than matter. Mass is nothing more than a quantifying convention, and it is within the heliocentric paradigm. There's not an agreed upon definition of it, and we don't need it, and falsification is independent of replacement. So if they don't agree within their own paradigm, why would we start jumping in the argument when we don't have anything to do with it?
So we can say amount of matter, 5 syllables, or just say mass as a general convention for the amount of it, right?
Listen to him.
Can't use mass.
No, I say compilation of matter. I would rather have a more specific point, like, even if it takes a little bit more words.
Mass, people understand what you mean when you say mass, even without it.
me too.
Only the
No, then they Google mass and it says something about a gravitational field.
Or inertia.
So, exactly.
The minute you say mass, you're invoking gravity. It's just
Not
doesn't-
necessarily.
said it
What the
yourself.
colloquial
What are you
definition is
trying
just
to
the amount of
say?
stuff.
You
And
did.
then
say
listen
it.
to him. He
I
keeps
know.
saying it. He's like a baller.
Not
There's several definitions of mass anyway at a measure.
There are several definitions, and you use more than 2 in a single argument, you're committing an equivocation fallacy. It's called a bait and switch.
They all go back to the amount of
There you
stuff.
go. Just on your same old fucking routine, aren't you? Right in the
They have
face of them telling you it's not what it is. 2 of them.
People know what you mean when you say
Oh,
mass.
yeah. People know what they mean when I talk about you.
Well, people think they know what they mean when they say gravity, So garbage,
Stuff going
Can I-
down.
No,
Maybe
listen,
not necessarily toward the center of a ball, just going
when,
down.
when Lemon, yeah, but Lemon,
Lemon.
when you say everybody knows what mass is, that's gravity, mate, isn't it?
No.
Everybody
It
knows what
depends on the
mass is.
person you're
Mass
talking
attracts
to.
mass. That's gravity.
Some
Exactly.
people
So it
think
depends
stuff.
on the person that you're talking to. You just literally gave me your point, mate. It depends on the person you're talking to then. Not everybody knows this. It depends on the person you're talking to.
Yeah,
Thanks, Lemon.
let me give you
I'm
a good
talking about
example of what we're.
stuff.
Let me.
How about
Let's
what
take this,
I'm
baby.
saying?
Let
Stuff.
me give you a good example. Right, when people say weight, we all know what they're saying. Okay, but we have to say, bro, what is weight? Because weight in their paradigm is defined as mass times gravity, which is just a compilation of bullshit. So we have to clarify, no, that's not what weight is. Weight is just something you're making up because you believe the Earth's a ball and you were taught that. So it's the same exact thing. When people use the word weight, we have to correct them, make sure they fully understand what they're doing.
Well,
Right?
wait,
Because they say the weight of the gas, and they don't know what it means. They don't know they're invoking mass. They don't know they're invoking gravity. We have to teach them. Same thing with mass.
wait.
People just say mass. They've heard the word. They think it's the amount of matter. That's the layman terms. Third grade explanation for what it is. We were all taught that in elementary school. That's not what mass is. They don't agree on what mass is. Mass is a conceptual abstraction. They have not found a way to make work yet.
Well, the thing is, when you're talking about weight, you're talking about interaction with the scale. Not everything interacts with the scale, and not everything even goes down. It's just a general idea.
No, that's not the definition of weight. What's the definition of weight?
Interaction with the scale.
No, there's a formula for it.
Light me.
W equal mg. Mg love you long time. Guess what the m is?
Mass.
Guess what the g is?
Gravity.
There you go.
Yeah. So, like we broke down for them. Look, weight's not. Oh, sorry. You're breaking up. What's up?
No, you carry on, buddy. I'll just hit my computer. You carry on.
Well, I think me and Kiwi and I were having a conversation the other day, maybe yesterday, about this, right? Like, really, what are you even measuring on a scale? You're measuring the pressure per area. That's the force you're getting. Weight, as mg, is just complete pseudoscientific bullshit. We have to correct them on weight. We have to correct them throwing the word mass around. We have to do that, bro. These people, you think you're going to go talk to someone within the paradigm of heliocentrism, use all their fake terms and shit, and then that's gonna help them realize that they're believing in pseudoscience? You have to point out the flaws in it. We can't play their game.
You got to give them another philosophy to bring it all together, though. So that's philosophy work.
How can you weigh a gas without a container?
Falsification is independent of replacement.
So how much
Not
does
for
gas
logical
weigh?
people.
How much does gas weigh? if
Not
you can't
for
weigh it
logical
without a
people.
container?
Hold up, Jimbo. Hold up, Jimbo. What's it? Not for
Hey,
logical
Colin,
people.
thanks for stopping
Yeah.
by.
Lemon, come on, bro.
Rational people are going to need a replacement for their mind to glom onto.
But
Otherwise,
that's not logical. That's not logical. Because, listen,
that's how
that's
rational
the.
people operate.
But no, it's not, Lemon. That's the
We got
antithesis of
Lemon Bird
logic. Let me
arguing
give you an
with him over
example.
semantic
Whenever
arguments
I
about
walk up to my
mass.
little brother, I'm like, "Hey, bro, you know that Santa's not actually real, right? You're being a real faggot right now, bro. Running around waiting on presents. There's no such thing as Santa." Then he goes and he sees mom and dad puts the presents down there. Do I have to make up a new character for him, replacing Santa before Santa isn't real, or is falsification independent of replacement? If something's completely detached from reality, why would I try to replace it?
But he replaced it with his parents. He didn't just get rid of Santa and be like, well, who brings me my presents? That's a void.
You don't have to
Rational
agree with
people
somebody
need a
saying
replacement.
what the fuck.
No. No, I can't agree to this. No.
All right,
I really can't.
Yeah, let me rephrase it then. He doesn't see his parents, but I go tell him it's not true. I break it all down to him,
All right,
and he's
gotta
like,
agree with you.
no. Until you can tell me another character that brings me presents, then Santa's still real.
Exactly. That's what rational people kind of do. They
All right,
need to
so
glom
I'll
onto
steal you
something,
off your
especially
shit.
if the presents are in the kid's hand.
Then what about when the parents stop giving them the presents? Do they need another parent?
I got a better
They
scenario.
still need a.
I got a
Can
better
I ask,
scenario.
Lemon, can I ask you one
No,
question?
hold on. I got a better one. This will drive home the point. So I go to court, and I've been charged with a crime, and I go to court to present a case for my innocence, right? Innocence. So the judge stands up and says, "Whoa, QE! Until you find a suitable replacement for the crime, you cannot provide a case for your innocence."
Right. Until you bring someone in here that's guilty, you're guilty.
Yes.
But in a court of law, you only have to prove your case out of a doubt. If there's any doubt as to whether or not you did it, that's enough against law. That's a different context. You're not dealing with rational people.
By now, you're never
You
going
need to have some sort of base foundation for rationality.
Here, follow this. piss all the way off, and then when you get there, piss off even further.
I
Well,
have
well,
one.
Lemon, you know. Okay, go ahead.
I'm ignorance. I want to ask this question. I want to read this sentence. Moreover, studies have shown that the amount of the substance is often incorrectly identified with the mass. And then, my question is, why I need to find? Does I need to read that and think about this sentence, or I need to look some context inside?
There's more context in the article, but other
I
than
need
that,
to. You are telling me that I need to look context inside of this sentence.
look at the whole article and see how they're contextualizing what they're saying. Yeah.
Are you? This is only my question. Are you telling me that I need to find context inside of this sentence?
There's the context
And they
that gives
glossed it
truth
on
meaning,
there.
so I would recommend reading the whole
Right now they're
article.
just eating each other.
Okay, great, man. You're okay. Thank you. That's all.
All right, well, Lemon, I stand up for you a lot, and I agree with you on certain things that aren't particularly popular, but I can't condone this, man. Falsification is independent of replacement, and that's the main knife in our side. Is that people always want to get us to replace it. If we start running around playing their game, making up models that, by the way, we couldn't make an accurate model to save our life right now. How stupid would it be to run around giving them something to poke holes in whenever the truth is, objectively, falsification is independent of replacement. If you're too weak, not you, if a Glober is too weak-minded, they have some emotional predisposition that doesn't allow them to accept that doesn't matter. Intellectual forum doesn't care about your feelings. Falsification is independent of replacement. You're making a positive assertion, you just support it with empirical evidence where it can be dismissed on such grounds as the baseless assertion, and that's it. That's it, bro. Falsification is objectively independent of replacement. Scott and Gamma Panda agree with that. Even they know they can't argue with that.
But the thing is, once it's been falsified, it's just a theory in crisis. But some people do even worse and just make ad hoc rationalizations to return to the foundation that they know, heliocentrism. If they don't see other options that are out there beyond the falsification, sometimes they just go back or just turn irrational. So
I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, they do that probably 99% of the time. But do you think that we should then act like falsification isn't independent of replacement? Right, if we were just constantly if we were treating our argument as if it was malleable based on the feelings of Globers, we wouldn't even have a server. We wouldn't be able to debate it. They want us to just run around and say, look, here's my map, here's my model. We need to we need to poke holes in that, completely obliterate and falsify their positive claim, and that's it. Falsification is independent of replacement. If they don't understand the simplicity and the objectivity of that, then just, let the dead bury the dead.
Yeah, let the dead bury the dead, mate. Falsification is independent of replacement.
Which would be more intellectually responsible? Me to accept that and not start making up stories about the lights in the sky? Or do I need to go get a notebook out and then make up stories about lights in the sky? I can't.
Well, the thing is, people may get you for hypocrisy because they know deep down inside that you wouldn't challenge the model unless you had something else in your back pocket to replace the model with. They know this instinctually, and they want to know what framework you're working from now that the framework that you had before heliocentrism is totally falsified. Yeah, so that's where the options come in, and you say, well, maybe it's like this, or maybe there's another possibility.
Well, that's why we came with the reification models of the the Gleasons, the AE map, all these things where the Earth is taken in as a whole and presented to the Glober as this is our map. Well, they find fault with it for good reason. Because there is no such thing that exists. In existence, there is no such overall view of the Earth.
But they're going to call you for BS if they know that you have another foundational framework in mind that lets you question it with confidence, and you don't share what it is with them. And so
here's the point, though, actually. The hypocrisy. But Lemon, the hypocrisy comes in when you start trying to replace shit that you don't actually know about, because that means your entire foundation to point out the flaws in their argument goes away. When you're making shit up, you can't get mad at them for making shit up. You know what I'm saying?
But what are you talking about with making stuff up? According to some of the flat earthers, there's a dome in the way, and there's no way in hell we're going to see the whole flat surface to confirm that the whole surface is flat. That's when they come out with stuff like, is it a pyramid with a flat side? Is it a hexagon with a flat side? Ridiculous stuff like that you wouldn't know unless you had, a view of the whole thing. So you even have to speculate, even from the flat surface that we see, to say that the rest of it is flat if you can't see the whole thing anyway. So at least we can just base our speculation within reality and give people options. That's all.
I agree with you, man, like on what you're saying, but you're just kind of making it like you're conflating all this stuff together. If someone comes in there and you point out it's a shock to them that their entire paradigm and worldview and cosmological interpretation is wrong, and then they're like, whoa, what's going on? And they want you to replace it. And then you're like, okay, the Bible says, and then you just say everything the Bible says, they're immediately not going to listen to you and be like, oh my God.
Hold on. You're dealing with rational people. That means that they're dealing with real world options. They want to know what real world options are on the table. Otherwise, they may accuse you of falsifying it and being delusional with no real counter examples or real options on the table otherwise. So you give people options and let them go from there.
Yeah, that's what Aaron Ross said to Nathan Thompson the other day when they were in that modern day debate. He was like, if you don't have a map or a model, we're not even talking. That's what he made a very hardline stance on that. Like, you don't have a map or a model, then we don't even have nothing to discuss.
They made a claim.
It's an appeal for working from some sort of real framework and trying to put the real pieces together, whatever it is, even if it isn't perfect, even if it doesn't have, all of the distances mapped out, what real elements are there and how can they come together for some sort of wait for it model.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but Witsit. So like when me and you start talking to people about potentially actually finding out these things, right? And people shut it down instantly. They're like, oh, I don't know about that. And it's like, well, you're not coming up with the exact ideas of how we can do this. We're talking about a grid system of lasers, right? Where we essentially map things out using lasers in a grid-like system, okay? But people don't want to hear that. And it's like the expertise that are between everyone here, like it's quite easy for us to actually do something of this, right? Of this like sort of yield.
Don't you agree we need to do something like that before we start making claims? All right.
100%.
So we need to limit ourselves to the claims that are empirically verifiable, which is that the Earth isn't bending, that there's gas pressure that has to be contained, that there isn't any such thing as a vacuum of space, and that we aren't moving. Boom. Period. Like, bro, if I draw a model, I'm lying now. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I still think we can start hypothesizing that, let's say with the gradient, right?
Oh.
So an inward vector of gas, okay? An inward vector of gas necessitates pressing on the walls of container, doubling back, right? For us to be able to put, a barometer in the middle of air, just right in the middle of air. For us to have that inward vector of gas, it has to double back. But the gradient itself doesn't exactly show this because the gradient gets lower as we go higher, okay? Then that means it has to double back from the top. But then for me, that to me instantly states we still need the container for the gradient, well, not for the gradient, but for the gas pressure, right? And obviously the gradient. But then that to me says left or right. That says left or right, doubling back on oneself. To me, meaning
gases at the top are different from the ones down here.
Of course they are. I know they're in almost like a density tower, okay? But I'm saying for us to have gas pressure that we read in the middle of the air, my friend, yeah? In the middle of the air, okay? They basically, to have an inward vector, when we're talking about a barometer that measures with an inward vector, pressing inward toward it, there has to be a doubling back of at some point. It has to press on the walls of the container and come back on itself, almost. So we can start explaining how a gradient works, I believe, much better in our paradigm than they can ever explain it. So there's little things like that will help go a long way, but at the same time, it's like, why should we have to replace anything for you? You want us to be as fallacious as you've been. That's how we got in this position in the first place.
Yeah, it's two different things. Like, whenever you're going to debate it, you don't do that. If you want to, outside of the debate, we should try to figure out the answers. Yeah, that's the whole point of all this. I thought we wanted to figure out the truth, but we don't need to go into a debate and just throw our speculations around while we're attempting to simultaneously falsify their positive claims. It's just foolish.
Yeah, so what I was going to say is they want us to provide a model because what has happened is they have a faulty model. So the whole thing with that is they want us to provide a model so they can pick it apart, because if we're going to provide a model, we don't have the entirety of the system.
No, they don't have a faulty model. They don't have a model. But are we still talking about this?
Well, Sonny said they have a gold model.
Pretty much
At some
over.
point, at some point, you just drop it. Move on, man. If you don't
Yeah.
get it by now, Lemon, you ain't ever gonna get it. So
I was just
continue
gonna
on
say,
with what you got.
I just wanted to end my thought because I didn't finish it. That if we try to make a model, then it's just a band-aid. So I agree with Whitsitt when he said we go with curvature, no rotation, and vacuum in space, and that's it. Boom. Why do we need to do any more? That's all we need to do. We're not having to replace anything they have. Why would we even want to enter them with the same that they
Replace
use?
emptiness. They don't have any.
They're crazy.
Exactly.
Because they have several options for how they're going to replace it, and some of them may not even be flat. They may just go with, oh, it's not, the globe that I was taught, so it's going to be a simulation theory. It just helps to put out options on the table that are realistic, including the flat Earth.
No, it doesn't. You're not
to help.
getting it.
Okay, Lemon, I have questions for you. What is around us?
Oh, God.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a
Please,
second.
QE, what is around there?
Masha, hold on just
Around
one second.
matter?
Please.
Around
No.
what?
Around. What is around us? Do you know what is around us?
We're on a flat plane covered by a dome under the waters above. I go with the Hebrew cosmology.
Okay, do you believe that it's Antarctica around us?
Yes.
Okay, how do you know that we don't have 12 exits?
Drought exit. Please say that again.
How do you know that we don't have 12 exits on that ball, on that circle?
Could you spell that? I'm hearing drought exits, and that is non-intelligible.
Okay, can you imagine that disk or whatever? It is not disk. Can you imagine that? That wall, Antarctica wall, that map.
Yeah, it's the circle all around us. Yeah.
Can you imagine that with 12 exits? With 12 exits.
12 exits.
Oh, 12 exits? Yeah, portals, yeah.
Yeah, can you? That's it, man. That
The exit?
Yeah, it is 12 exit, and when you exit, you are coming there. You have like 16 more continents, like lands, and there you have 7 domes. That's I agree.
I wouldn't go with that.
What are you on about?
Why?
You said what's happening.
Wait a minute. This needs to go into speculation. That's the whole thing. Like, if we're going to speculate, then it should be in this. Like, we can talk about it here. I don't mind it. It's not my business. I'm not in control of anything. But like, you're talking about speculation, so like, if we're gonna do speculation, then it needs to be not in a debate with Globers.
Well,
The speculation needs to be grounded in reality. The thing is, that sounds like the map with the multiple rings, and I don't go with that map with the multiple rings and multiple continents beyond Antarctica, because that appears to be based in the meditation dream of a monk from the 11th century. And meditation dreams can be notoriously unreliable, especially if the source of the vision in the meditation is, say, a fallen angel demon from hell. So I'm going to have to say no.
That is the oldest map of what exists. I saw that, and I believe in that. And you are wrong, man.
The thing is, meditation and trances and altered states can be very dangerous because you don't know who's communicating to you or how accurate. The one that I would go with is a Tory vision from like prophecy.
Closed. It has 12 exits, man, and 7 domes.
It's okay. Let's just move on. Let's move on, man. Because
I'd have to see the evidence for it for the speculation.
Really?
I'll look into it.
Sasha, wait there. Have we got 12 gas pressure?
Dude, chill. Craig, what are you doing, bro? Like, we're gonna move on right now because what will happen is that we will speculate about the 12 different realms for an hour. Falsifications, independent of replacements. When we need to reach new people, what we need to show them is the undeniable, irrefutable problems with their model. We don't need to confuse them. We don't need to compile them with speculations, which, by the way, are wrong, because you people don't know what the Earth is, I promise. There's a missing landmass. You want to tell me where it's at? How big is it? So you don't know what the Earth is. No one does. And we just need to wake up enough people to where maybe eventually we can actually figure out what it is. That's what I think. I think we should just keep it to the empirical stuff, especially in here if there's some new people. I'm looking at the names, see if there's anybody new people. Let's just try to move on.
I just want to say this to Sasha a second. Sasha, have you heard anything about, like, the TKO method, like Miggy's method?
Yeah, I know.
You have. So that is lowering the burden of proof on
No,
our
no.
side.
This
But
was
also
a
painting a
sarcastic.
whoa, I won't finish. That's
Yeah,
lowering the
sorry.
burden of proof on our side and painting a picture, dude, right? That realistically shows exactly
Yeah.
how difficult it is for that model to conform within that paradigm. All of those things are verifiably true. All of those things are easily verifiable and easy to look into. You know, gas pressure, axial rotation, you know what I'm saying, curvature. You know, these things
Yeah.
are the most important to the model. That decimates it. Me and
That
Wixit have spoken about going further into this and maybe trying to find other things out. Because at the point when we empirically prove it, that's when we can start introducing it into the paradigm. But until we've done that, we can't do it.
Exactly.
We'll be doing what they did.
Exactly. We'll be doing the very thing we're fighting against.
I'm not saying that you cannot find out something that maybe you're researching, or I'm not saying do not research, but to presume something. Because of that, I said that all these shits, you know. Because Lemon has better presumption than me.
Better presumption, or
Yeah, if he has maybe
Well, if
better
you're gonna
presumption, he can.
speculate, that's fine. Just say what the speculation is based off of. I can't trust the map from an 11th century monk in a meditation dream because I don't know what the source of the meditative vision is, or how accurate it is or inaccurate. That's the only thing. I only go with
He's not saying that. He's saying that
from
your speculation is
something
more
like the
accurate.
Bible.
He's
What
saying
was
that your
that?
speculation is more accurate because you talk about speculations too. So he's saying that yours is like more accurate than his or something, more acceptable.
You
to
just
be
say
spoken
what the
about.
speculation is based in. He said what his speculation was based in. I said why I can or can't go with that speculation. That's it.
No, Lemon. What he's saying is that guy was saying that that guy thinks that your speculation is more founded, and he wanted to hear your opinion. And I certainly don't want to cockblock that, but I don't think that we need to do it in here. And he was saying that
All I can
he
say
wants to
is
hear
this.
your opinion because he thinks it's a more founded speculation than he's come up with. That's what he said.
All I can say is what the basis of my speculation is. You have his, I have mine. That's it. I go with the Bible because it's borne out with prophecy, revelation, and history. I'm not going to go with a fever monk from the 1100s. I say like a fever monk, a meditative monk from the 1100s who may have been in who knows what altered state of conscious, speaking to God knows what.
And a pedophile, allegedly.
It was a Chinese. If we're talking about the monk from the 11th century who made the map, that dude was Chinese, as far as I heard.
I just kind of assumed they're all pedophiles. So yeah, dude, if you want to DM Lemon, bro, I'm sure he'll be more than happy to talk to you, man. I think that Lemon's got some pretty founded speculations here and there, but we're trying not to have it to where, you know, we got like flat earthers arguing about speculation in here. It's not productive. Am I alone?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all point. That's all point.
I agree 100% with.
You're all alone. No, you're not alone, bro. Never alone. Yeah.
It's all about empirical evidence, what we can prove. We don't need to be speculating.
I had a guy that came in here and said that he was 98% sure that the Earth was a globe. After our conversation, he didn't know. So that just goes to show you. Like,
98%. I don't think I've ever heard a person actually say percent.
it was probably like 2 or 3 live streams ago.
How he calculated that?
Well, that's how sure he was that it was a globe. So
We obviously have to factor in the gravitational constant.
What
Yeah,
was
Kiwi,
this again?
how sure are you that the Earth is flat? Are you 99.8%?
100%.
100%. All right, because somebody said 99.8, and I was wondering what is that 0.02? Like, what's that about?
I don't know. But you got to caveat that because you get some wise ass crackers in here. You got to say, minus taking into account topography, it's generally flat. Yes.
I would like to just point out that 99.8% would be 0.2% left, not.
Maybe it's curving after Antarctica.
You know that 60.8% of statistics are thought up on the spot.
Yeah, that works 15% of the time, every time.
Yeah. Sounds legit. Breaking news. Hashtag shit gets smaller. As
And then when you zoom in on it,
It's bigger.
hey, you passed the test,
when
Mickey.
it comes
Well done.
comes
We gotta-
closer, it gets bigger. Pop quiz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spread
Because
the news.
Dude, instead of VC verifying people, they have to take a quiz, and it's like it just fill in the blank when it gets further away. Yeah.
no, there needs to be some kind of test because some dude the other day was like, question like, what do you know about the globe Earth model? You know, do you know anything about it? Do you know like what the radius is? No. Do you know what like the diameter is? No. Do you know what the circumference is? No. I'm like, okay, let's get a little more simple than this. Do you know what a circle is? You know that part going all the way from the wide, across the widest parts of the circle. What's that called? And then he left.
Oh my god.
Mickey, were you trying to say something?
Who, me?
Yeah, were you trying to say something?
No.
Okay.
How about a triangle? Here, look, I'll put something in live stream.
Well, he said one of you guys should play Clover.
I could play Clover, but it's going to be the most funniest thing you ever heard. It's going to be the most fucking ridiculous, outlandish, like bullshittery you ever heard.
Oh, you know the funniest part, bro? I can play a Glober, and I'll actually piss people off.
I can be a Glover. I'll be just like so stupid. All you got to be is like irrational, illogical, and switching back and forth and changing the subject every question.
That's copyrighted, dude.
Yeah,
I started that shit
Got it,
2 years ago. It's called Johnny Globehead. You guys are copy.
Are you saying Dave Weiss stole the
I
baller
didn't
Dave
see
from you?
that, bro. I'm not copywriting. That's not copyright.
About 2.5 years ago, I came up with it. Yeah. Everyone steals shit. They don't fucking credit the source. They just go on and on and on.
Well, they credit the source before we even get to it. They always let us know that we just get everything from QE. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well,
they say
I didn't
that,
know about it.
anyways. I mean, we'll
Must be the
take stuff from QE.
100th monkey effect then, because I didn't know about that. So, okay.
Or you guys sound like QE. Like what the hell, man? Not even here.
Yo, my
Freaking
favorite part
idiots.
was when somebody came in and QE started talking, and the dude was like, "I'm not here to talk with you, QE."
That's funny.
Every time they mention QE, I say, "Who's that? QE? What?"
QE,
What
did
are
you
you
get
talking
that
about?
off of QE?
So
Yeah, they just like instinctively call you a QE
we
parrot.
gotta get T-shirts made. I'm telling you that say "I am QE," like I am Mark Sargent one. You know, like Mark Sargent had his own little. You know,
There you go. We'll just start another one right here. I am QE. Will the real QE please stand up?
I mean,
Dude, if you will please do a parody to the Eminem song, dude, I will do anything.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
QE's facts matter.
Oh my gosh.
you'd have a condo in everybody's mind, dude. All the Globers' minds, if that was the case.
Can you just picture QE in like a jumpsuit or like a sweatsuit with a chain and a snapback talking about, will the real QE please stand up?
Do you know how many times he touched their feelings?
Dude, most of the views would be from Globers.
So here we go. This is the beginning of the QE roast 9 Discord. Maybe not. Okay, never mind.
Did you say verified speculation, Craig? What the hell?
Yeah, if you don't, that's obviously a joke.
Speculation is necessary. Just try to ground it in some reality.
Oy vey.
Who's there? Yeah. Oy vey.
He said, oy vey.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. I said- Same time.
Hey, Crackville. How's it going, man?
Yeah, it's going, mate.
Right on.
You good, yeah?
Right, being as we're all talking for each other, Jace711, you've
No,
got
he-
voice verified without an earth defining role.
Jedi, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
He doesn't come off mute. He come off mute. He stays in here. He's allowed to be in here from I think Helio gave him the go. He doesn't talk. He comes in here. He's like a mole.
Gotcha. I'll identify him as such then.
Right.
I'll give him the appropriate role.
Speaking of mole, would y'all like to define mass?
Oh shit!
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Please,
Cue the
no
dumpster
one.
fire meme.
Dude, no one take the bait, dude.
Hey,
God,
no,
what's mass?
let's have J.A. He's a chat skank. I'll give him that. He's all right. He's all right when he's sleeping. So have him define mass for us in here in chat. Let's see what he comes up.
No.
That's fun. I mean, we ain't gonna spend an hour on it. We just want to hear or see his definition of mass. JA711. Please define that. He is a. If I'm mistaken, JA, please correct me. He is a master's degree holder in chemistry. So please correct me in chat if I'm incorrect on that statement. And then define mass for us.
Do you agree with this definition of mass? It's a creepy grappler ritual led by dudes in dresses.
You've got tiny hats. Always got like a tiny hat.
Well, actually, the people in mass, they wear big ass hats. They always got to wear weird hats. That's true.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Isn't mass that thing that attracts other mass?
Oh shit!
Here we go again.
Sorry about that.
I thought you said it wasn't going to be an hour. Here we go.
No, we just come up. We've had to step back our stance. There actually is a definition of mass. Okay, and it's the creepy grappler ritual led by dudes in dresses, and they wear really big hats. They seem to be pedophiles pretty consistently, and they say weird little chants, and then they eat bread and drink grape juice.
It's worse than that, actually.
Or they're secret numpty dipshit kings.
Yeah, dude, exactly. It's a secret king ritual.
It's actually inertia.
How do you find out you're a secret king?
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Probably go down just thinking you truly just changed the world.
Yeah.
You start poking fun at people making up moon maps of the Earth's land masses and whatnot. Once you start doing that, then you become a secret king.
When you go around like stalking flat Earth chat saying, "Wits is afraid to debate me. He's been running forever." You're officially a secret king.
Wits is a flat Earth messiah.
Yeah, if you make a title video like with some other dude's name in it, the new flat Earth messiah, you might be a secret king.
Just might be. He's got a special hate for you, Witsit. You know that, right?
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, bro. He's like half his channel is videos of me.
That's actually kind of gay. Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's a bit sodomistic, isn't it?
Sodomistic. Whoa.
That's
Sodomistic.
a $10,000 word.
Yeah, that one. Isn't it? I made it up on the spot. Like, I didn't get paid.
Oh, we believe you.
Yeah, exactly. Not hard to believe, is it? So, what's everyone been doing then?
Well, we're waiting on JA711, man. We're waiting for him to confirm himself in chat because he's chat scanning. I didn't mean Jedi. I didn't mean to overrule you or anything. I'm just saying what Helio said.
No, you're absolutely fine, buddy. If that's what it is, I'm going to waste my breath on somebody. Don't talk.
All right. But we still want his definition of mass because he's like I said, a master's degree holder in chemistry. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. JA711.
Where is it?
JA711. He's right here in the voice.
Alright.
Hey, oi! You said that. Hey, Jedi, you said. Oh, I was laughing my ass off. We were trying to get your attention, Witsit, when you were gone about an hour ago, and he said, Jedi said, Witsit, oi!
Someone needs to say the JC711. JC711. Oi!
So is that a UK thing, Jedi? Oi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it felt like it was void of freedom.
Right in the gut.
It was.
It's got molecule all over it, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a royal thing, you know?
Oh, Chase
It's
said
like we were trying to get
I've
somebody's
been-
attention, right? Oh.
Okay, quiet, everyone, quiet.
Yes.
Mass. Shut up, damn phone.
Are you still open?
Hey,
Oh.
hey, what's up, Matt? Yeah. Hey, Jace, we were talking about you when you weren't here. I said you were a secret numpty dipshit king. Nah, I didn't really say that, man. What I'm saying here is that we want you to define mass for us because I said you were a master's degree in chemistry holder. If I'm mistaken about that, please correct me. After you correct me, please define mass for us, if you can. And they're gonna allow you in here, man. I gave the good word for you, so you can stay.
We always let secret kings in. Well, it's by royal decree, right?
So we're waiting for two things. Let's see if he paid attention to the instruction. What were the two things he was going to answer to?
Are you a master's in chemistry? And define mass immediately.
That's right. Look at who said that. That's fucking sharp, man.
The guy's called Chemtrail.
Immediately.
You sure you're a flat earther?
I used to think chemtrail was a troll at first.
No, I mean music.
I know. I don't think that anymore.
It's kind of compliment, I think. At least he was on point, but most flat earthers would have ruined that one probably.
I can't contain myself. I'm on the edge of my seat, Jace. Come on, man, don't let us down.
I know. So I'm typing, you know, it's like, hey.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's probably gonna let you down, bro.
I'm a biochem PhD student. Okay. So currently I have bachelor's. Okay, fair enough. Come on, man. You think I'm gonna play the definition? The definition game, yeah. It's called the Socratic method, right? It's what we use when we use that method to define our terms. And in science, you know, since you're a bachelor's degree holder in biochemistry, and a PhD student, by the way, you currently have a bachelor's degree, you should already know that.
Always trying to play the Socratic method games, Kiwi. We see.
Come on,
Play the Socratic method, defining terms, so we don't have secret numpty dipshit kings trying to make shit up. Now, words have precise meanings in science. Do I have to lecture you right here? PhD biochem fuckwit.
He says he's a moot.
Lecture.
Hey, J Ace. What
The terms are
color
well
is it?
defined, so define the fucking thing. And it's term. I'm looking for mass, not terms.
We want you to clarify it for us. Come
Pay
on,
attention
bro.
to fucking detail. Biochem.
Come on, bro.
Come on.
Yeah, you got that right. I'm going off on you. Why don't you bring your instructors in here? Bring those professors in here. I want to have a talk with them.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be a nice conversation.
Guess what I'm going to pin their ears back with? Second law of thermodynamics. You're lucky you don't speak here.
Oopsie.
Wait a second. Okay, scientific terms are defined independent of any answer I could provide. That will not change. What the fuck? Are you snorting shrooms? you may not. I guess you mainlining shrooms and then chasing it with liquid fluoride. Are you central lining that shit? Better give me a definition of mass, or I'm going to come through this damn computer.
Come on, bro. Just give us a definition of mass. Surely you have access to that information.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We really want to be enlightened.
The definition.
Look
Just
at
in case
Tasha.
nobody
Oh,
heard.
come on. I love that. I'm going to have to save that shit.
Tim Carey.
Carey. You know, old buddy Carey, dude.
Oh, that's a hysterical movie, dude. He said, "This pin is royal blue."
Oh, man.
That's a
can't
mean
stop
mug right
looking
there.
at it.
I gotta scroll
He's
down.
a baby mean mug.
I can't look. I can't look anymore.
He can't help but like talk about how he actually banged his secretary in court because he has to tell the truth. He starts going into detail. You gotta watch out for that guy though, bro. That dude's kind of creepy.
Who, Jace?
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's out of his mind. That doesn't mean he's funny. Let me show you something.
Oh, he's hysterical. That's for sure.
That's Boomer. That's back in the day, bro.
Yeah. In living color.
Makes sense.
Back
makes sense.
back in QE's time, back when Living Color was popular.
Yeah, Living Color. That's what it was.
Oh, and Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, that's when Jim Carrey made his debut.
Damn.
So I take it the definition ain't coming?
Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah, right.
At least Kiwi's not full on boomer, you know. Like he's never lectured me about Reagan. So
Well, he's
the Reagan years.
He's a.
I was waiting for a lecture about Reagan at some point.
I swear to
God, I hate when boomers lecture me about
I was
Reagan.
in the infantry during the Reagan years. You couldn't pound a 10-penny nail up my ass.
Oh my god. How did no one else? Oh my god at that. Fucking hell. Fair play, mate.
You guys don't get it. That's too boomer for you.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I got it, but like, you know, I actually got respect. I got respect for that dude.
He got it.
He got it.
That's a trip. We're in the service at the same time.
Emphatic.
Static electricity.
Static electricity.
Water.
It's like,
Just like take a drink and try to talk.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say QE is he's a younger boomer, so QE's a junior boomer.
Yeah, Sonny,
Kiwi doesn't classify as a boomer unless he talks about the moon landing and Reagan.
Well, I remember that. I remember that shit.
I'll call like someone that's 30 a boomer. You know, like if someone that's 30 tries to tell me about the moon landing being real, they're a boomer.
They're a boomer.
That's like kind of how our generation uses
I heard it on the
Yeah.
radio, bro. It happened.
Man, if you
Did
talk
he
about
give a
the radio, I'm
definition?
gonna
I
call
haven't
you
been in
a
there. Has he given a definition yet?
No, man.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to tell us that mass is unicorns. I think that's his
Is that
definition.
the last message?
You go. JT 711. Check your DMs, please.
It's like I could tell you that mass is unicorns. I could, if you take the could out, replace it with something like, I'm telling you that mass is unicorns, bro.
We're being dishonest now. I like Jace. It's a pity he can't speak. How are we being dishonest? We've literally just read what you've said.
How
Well,
are
that's
we
dishonest.
being dishonest when you haven't answered a simple question? Biochem major. Dude, come on, man.
I really wanted to answer my DM.
He seems pretty minor to me.
Mate,
Yeah.
honestly, if you
Yeah.
A minor.
Oh, we are lacking comprehension in this situation, clearly. You don't understand the importance of the conceptual abstraction known as mass in your paradigm, but we're tripping.
Yeah, we do understand what you were saying. That's why you brought up unicorns. And you said you could call it unicorns, but it wouldn't change the definition. So that's what you said. We understood that. Fucking clear as fucking crystal, mate. Mass is defined independently of your answer.
What
God's
answer?
sake.
Damn, you're a
Yeah.
biochem. You got a bachelor's degree in biochemistry. You're headed for your PhD. You're in a room with a bunch of flat earthers, what you consider dumb fucks, and you're scared to provide a definition of mass? If that's not speaking volumes, but have you ever heard of this thing called a tell in poker? You ever heard of that, son? Because you should stamp that on your forehead.
Really? pushing our chips all in right now. That's how fucking obvious it is.
Going all in, man.
Yeah, dude.
Everyone's
Yeah,
all in.
we're all in. In fact, can I buy in some more?
Can I buy it?
It does not. Definition game. Fucking.
Definition game. Here we go again. Can't believe this shit.
When I asked him a question, I basically gave him the definition of definition. Right? Where's my question? Here it is. State or describe exactly the nature, scope, or meaning of mass. So he doesn't want to engage in that.
Yep.
The exact nature, scope, or meaning of mass. Okay then.
Mass matters, bro.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Before Black Lives Matter. Now they Black Lives Mass. No problem. I'll figure it out myself.
Mass lives, man.
Black Lives Mass on the freeway. Just like trying to go home and shit.
Mate, I can't be here for that long. Wait, Jace. Fucking reply to me in DMs, mate.
Wait, he's a biochem major. I missed the whole goalpost with this one.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do as well.
Jace.
I'm trying to get him to reply.
Jace, are you an evolutionist?
That's what I've messaged him.
No way.
Yeah. Wait there, mate. If you're an evolutionist, can you at least explain irreducible complexity to me?
Nah, he's a biochemist. He can't be an evolutionist, man. That's a
Mate,
contradiction.
if he is, that's what I'm trying to get. Mate, I literally look what I tried to do that. Wait there. I can't believe we're thinking on that same wavelength. That's hilarious.
Come on, flex those biochem muscles. But
yeah, take it
we don't know anything about that, man. Come on, water's warm, no sharks.
I know. I tried to like lay it down in the DMs. Like, are you into that?
Can I get the afterlife for 1,000, Alex? Is it
What
too
am I
soon?
supposed to be doing now? Okay, there was just two simple things, biochem major. One, we asked you what was maths, but you have a hard time with that. The next question, this is a real difficult one. Are you an evolutionist?
You are. Define it. You probably won't want to. You've got a problem with defining things.
He doesn't play that game, Jedi. That's
He's
a definition game.
Oh, what is he supposed to be doing now? Did you check on your chores? Do you have any chores to do? You have a
I'm
chore?
really interested in this answer, though. He's laughing at 9. Yeah, come on, tell us. Just be honest, man. If you're an evolutionist,
We caught him
put
on
that
that
out there.
one. I was hoping you would pick up on it. Like, I was waiting. I was like, when's Kiwi going to say the magic question to this motherfucker? Right? And you know the magic question, right? You know, you got to know the magic question.
No, what I said was, Jay Ace, he said, come on, you should know better, man. I said, to be an evolutionist is to be in direct contradiction to biochemistry. So you can't be an evolutionist, but, you know, you are a globe head. So I think I'm waffling here. I don't know what to do with this. So let's give a direct answer. Are you an evolutionist, please?
Come on, man. I DM'd it to you as well. And
Not asking for a definition, just like yes or no.
yeah,
We're
no
definitely
definition.
not going to ask you for the definition of evolution. Yeah, we already know where that's going to go.
Yeah, we're not.
I'm immediately asking it.
I'm a mystery.
He's a mystery.
Well, you're no use to us, and are you? If you're just not.
In a minute, he's
Yeah.
going to be banned. That's fucking pissing me off.
That's a yes.
That's
That's what he's
like,
trying
what
to
you
do,
can
man.
do to us
Just
is a
relax.
mystery. Like a girl, like pulling her panties down, saying, "No, you can look, but like, you know, if you come any closer, I'm gonna run away." No.
Wow,
You see, yeah, that's the problem.
twisted.
He's not speaking. Like if he was using his voice, we would be able to poke right through his bullshit. But since he's texting, he has time to think about his next retarded remark.
He doesn't have any bullshit right now. He's completely fucking obscure, standing in no man's land. With
Yeah, that's why
nothing
he's not
to-
speaking.
He's a
He
mystery.
won't. He just won't. He's a mystery.
Well, listen.
Well, I know one thing that's not a mystery. This dude does not have a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's not a mystery.
Well, he's hanging out on, like, he's a Glober hanging out on the Flat Earth Discord server.
Not have a girlfriend.
Guaranteed.
Let's be honest, though, guys. He's obviously an evolutionist because he would have just said no.
Yeah.
Oh, he's typing. Shit.
Yeah. All right, dude. Yeah, you really are crazy as an
Oh, he's going down, dude. The girlfriend comment hit him where it hurt.
Or it hit him where it doesn't hurt.
Oh, he's got a wife that doesn't.
You're funny with it.
Funny with it. Funny.
You're funny. You're
I used the wrong you're, dude.
Haha, you so funny with it. Like grammar, please. Man,
Get grammar, please. Get your terminology right, goof.
Dude, he seems able to type really fast whenever he's talking about just some bullshit.
Biochemists cannot type correctly. Too lazy.
I wonder if they know the definition of mass.
Right. He knows everything, but
nothing.
types incorrectly on purpose just to fuck with you.
I mean, he's keeping all this brilliant information from us, you know, like what's the purpose of that?
Be
Like,
careful, what's it? He's gonna ambush you over in Gamma Panda server.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, right.
I've been waiting for like 10 of them to just jump me in the street.
Shoot.
Yeah, remember when Miggy called out the arena battle and everybody was like, whoa, I'm shaking in my boots.
Yeah, if I ever go down, guys, don't just assume it was the government or the grabblers. It might have been Gamma Panda's goons.
Gamma Panda's goobers.
Goobers,
man.
Well, you are kind of close to Georgia. Don't they got goober farms down there?
Can I just say what everyone's thinking, man? All right, I'm glad that y'all agree I can do that. This dude rocking out about 105. So I don't know what we're expecting to get from this. You know, like he doesn't know the answers to any of this stuff, bro. Like he just has a piece of paper, bro. I mean, just looking at the way he types. I mean,
really?
Yeah, like the way he types gives it away.
I reckon he's got like a notepad with nothing in it.
No, I mean, he probably knows some basic, like, remedial understanding. You know, he has some remedial understanding about chemistry, probably, but what does that mean?
Means you're a good conformist, basically.
Well, that's actual, like, well, at least it's more in the realm of actual science, you know? I mean, I'll give him that. Maybe that's where you should hit him. Hey, J. Ace, what is science?
Oh, shit.
This one for you. What color is an orange? Hey, J. Ace.
Let's start off simple.
Is an orange. I don't know nothing about no orange.
Okay, let's ask him that. That's a good question. What color is an orange?
What's the square root of 1?
No, hold on. No, this is crackle. This is a good question.
Yeah.
What
Red.
color? I'm telling you, this is a good fucking question.
Red.
Let's see what he says. He's typing.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to say anything because I don't want to give him any ideas. It's gonna be something about like, oh, color spectrum. If you're colorblind, it's different, or it's this something ridiculous. I don't want to.
The color of the orange is independent of him saying it.
That's a good one, Helio. It's a really good one.
Yeah, there he goes. Obviously, listening. What up, brother?
And that guy needs to go to the hospital there.
Oh, there you go, Austin. You got it.
Why does this node know my name?
Yeah.
What a weirdo. You watch my YouTube?
Whistle, you got it. Whistle gets it.
This dude watches my YouTube. What a weirdo. I haven't even made a video in like 5 months, bro. Why are you on my YouTube?
Yeah, I didn't even go on your YouTube either. That is weird.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to anything you say. I don't.
I'm sorry for putting the focus on you, JA711. I am.
I'm not sorry, J-Ace. What's my middle name?
Hey, me stating a color doesn't change the color of the orange. Oh boy.
Wow.
Do we
Well,
want to give
this is what we're left with.
Yeah. Do we want to give him the answer?
Yeah, see, I didn't expect that one.
All right. Well, answer the question. Let's see if you get it right.
Orange,
Nope.
white.
That's the color it's reflecting. Ah, God, yeah, I was wait. Yeah, but he wasn't gonna. Yeah, fuck it. It's not.
Yeah,
You
see,
got
I
that
don't know
right.
anything about. I don't know nothing about no orange, Kiwi.
You got that right, Jace. Yeah, we were waiting for you with that. Yeah, yeah.
It's all the colors except orange.
Yep.
Basic.
Yeah, that's what
Basic
you
stuff.
are. Okay.
That's basic. Yeah, it's basic stuff, man. Right now, yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, after you were given the answer, it's very basic. I
Yeah.
always find that. It's always easy to fill in the test once someone gives you the answers, right? You know?
Gamma
Don't know
Panda
why.
Goober alert.
Goober.
Come on, J Ace, give us that mass definition. Come on.
I think we can move away. This is getting old. We've been here for 20 minutes or so. I think we could probably move on.
Yeah, well, your whole entire fairy tale is complete bullshit. You claim and believe in a model that defies physics of a magic spinning cartoon ball brought to you by Jesuit priests, where water bends around the exterior of a spherical surface and adheres to it while it spins in a vacuum, violating a second law of thermodynamics.
Ooh, he
No,
brought
right
up
there,
the second
54
law.
Pascal.
He brought up the second law of biochem major. You should be pretty proficient in that. You should challenge him with that shit.
Yeah, I dropped out of college.
Yeah. Look at
Like,
that's an easy prey. What's it? That's low hanging fruit for you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. Challenge him, man.
Tell us about it. Tell us, show us how familiar with it. Wow, man.
Just did. Oh God. Can we move on?
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
By the way, it's really, really weird to just keep the Discord logo.
Yeah, that's super sketchy. Like Jimbo, aren't you from Poncho Pete? I think I remember you.
Jimbo's
Yeah,
such
you're
a boomer that he just
you're
pronounced it.
suspect, man. Steve, you are too. All these people are suspect, man.
All lazy.
Bruh, anybody that's got the Discord thing, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them.
Aw, don't put him in.
Yes.
We'll be back in 5.
We can go up.
Oh, it's only for 5. Okay.
It's going to give us an opportunity to fucking move on, right?
Yes. Yes. Good point, Jedi. Yeah, you're in
Move on, nothing to see here.
Sorry to question your authority, Jedi. Go ahead.
Respect my authority.
I do.
Oh, you really are a
I
European,
do.
huh?
As far as you know. I do as far as you know.
Hello?
Mike Jack,
Yeah, I do as far as you know.
Yeah.
is it working?
Yeah, but I'm over here, bro.
Yeah, it still sounds bad though.
What's up with respecting Jedi's authority?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, he still has authority over America.
What's with your mic?
Oh,
Battle.
hey, dog. I can give you a little higher authority over Witsit if you want. I can show you some tricks.
Why don't you
I've been
snort that? Why don't you snort
hold
that
up.
Slits?
Don't fuck. He's roboting. Don't fuck with my Witsit troll, man. I'm trolling him, damn it.
I'm freaking out.
I'm freaking
I'm
out.
the
How come
one.
nobody wants to debate Witsit?
I'm the
What's
one
expensive?
roboting, ain't I?
There's
This
zero.
guy is.
He's like, I'm freaking out.
I know Curb is scared of with it.
Mate, all the good debaters are
Yeah,
on this side.
like literally.
I know Curb that he's scared shitless. He dropped out of that call, man. It wasn't even about him. He misconstrued it, and he still left.
Oh, mate, that guy is a ridiculous excuse of a person.
Oh yeah, he's done.
Not wrong. You're not wrong.
He's crazy, dude. Like, fuck. Doesn't really have any.
Wait, who are we talking about?
There's nothing of substance
Oh.
to add, but wants to complain about the conversation and what's going on. Sounds like he's 10 fucking words away from death every time I hear him.
Yeah, he's a bald headed, fat, unemployed boomer.
Yeah, you know he's actually like told Rakia, I hope you die in your sleep tonight, like
Really?
numerous times.
They wish
I'm
to
like,
stroke on me
yeah.
the last time I was there, but as well, he calls me croaky throat. Whoa, projected much, bro. Projected much.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it with the name,
Dude.
but like, fucking hell, mate, don't you throw that, you know?
That dude is like the best flat earth
Yeah,
recruiter.
he is, man. Yeah, go get him. Go get him. Bring him in here so we can thank him officially.
Yeah, QE. He's gonna just run right along with wherever I tell him to come. He loves me.
Hey, you should just tell that dude you are the crack villain. You'll steal his throat. He better be quiet.
Exactly, bro. I'll steal the reason why your throat is fucked in the first place, right? There
Yeah, say I'd steal your girl, but you don't got one.
You've got
What you saying, girl? We're gonna cast that shit and land it on the moon. Of a fat chick.
Where's J.A.'s at so we can back on topic?
He's been banned, mate.
Big old moon.
Isn't 5 minutes up?
He's been banned, bro.
I'll mute him if you want.
Nah, mate, I'm muting what to
No, mute him. I want to show you that upper room level troll game. If you want to know about it, let me know, Jedi.
Yep, no problem.
I'll show you how to do shit these new mods don't know how to do in this server. You got to be smarter than the VC if you want to run it.
Yeah, trust me. Batman on there's some tricks, guys. Trust me.
Well, you just pay a guy to make your name an override, and you get permissions other people don't have in a certain VC. Then you start writing override permissions and limiting people's ability in the VC.
In the VC, in the MG love you long time in the VC.
Oh, hit the QE rap, damn it.
QE raps too.
Yeah, he sounds like
He raps
Sugar
about-
Hill
He
Gang.
raps about the Flat Earth Discord.
I do.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we going hard in the VC, like it's his hood.
Yeah, that's right. I understand
was
things
tight,
that
dude.
rappers say because rapping
Hey.
is my thing and I do it every day.
Oh my God, where's Barney?
He said you're weak. He said you're weak. Your collar, you're weak. Your collar's not creasing, and on that Gleason's you don't be peeping.
Peeping the Gleason. You remember that night? We were losing it, man.
Dude, that's literally what sparked all the flat Earth music.
It
That
is, dude. That got motherfuckers writing lyrics. You're right.
Yeah, that peeping the
I
Gleason.
can remember laughing so hard just to get it out.
I
Which
can't believe you guys shot down Rap Chat. I'm so upset about that.
they were saying, "What are you peeping?" I couldn't get it out, man. I was laughing so hard. I said, "Well, it's
Shit, I wrote 2 raps just trying to write one white boy enough for him. I kept
QE started.
I kept throwing a slap a bitch in there, and I'm like, no. John don't be slapping bitches. I gotta work something else in there.
that was
QE just started using the word peeping like an insult. He's like, "You're peeping, bro."
I'm tripping.
that was a fun night, man. Remember us? I was laughing so hard, man. My gut hurt.
Yeah, dude, for hours.
Mate, honestly, it was so funny. Like, what was it, QE? This one, remember that day he just started calling people gammas, and me and Whitson were creasing guys. Like, honestly, you don't understand how funny it is when, like, QE can call someone a dipshit, and it doesn't sound like a childish insult. I don't know how he does it. Like, if I was to call someone a dipshit, I would sound like a
because he's so
fucking
loud.
dipshit. It's not just his loudness, bro. He's got this
He
tone
creeping
to
on
his
them
voice.
gammas.
Too loud.
Like a slam a
Screams as
jamma.
loud as he can.
I'll tell you what, that gamma shit catching on because Witsit, that it's catching on, and Secret Kings. I heard Nathan Oakley say it just out of the fucking blue. What do you think you are, a Secret King? I almost fell off.
Oh, that's awesome.
Start creating vocabulary for it. Mate, but a lot of people don't understand.
I can't lie. I started calling people gamma.
I'm gonna call Webster Dictionary and try to get QEism posted.
But it's like, honestly, like right, so gamma, right, graveler, these terms, they have an innate meaning that a lot of people seem to miss. I'm not going to say what it is.
Oh,
Well, it is actually like a very accurate description of all these Globers. They're
okay, let's
actually
get the
gamma
official
groups.
one. Sorry, what's it? JA said I have to
He's
go
a
for now, but
gamma
I'd love to chat with any of you on a third-party channel.
All right, we'll do that. Cool.
What?
I've lost
What
interest.
the fuck?
Is that something to do with insurance?
I thought the idiot was a mute. I literally thought he had his tongue removed. That's why he couldn't talk. And now I found out that he can talk. I'm half fucking tempted to remove him from the server. That was an hour wasted of somebody who would have fucking spoken.
Mate, I feel just as pissed off as you, Jedi.
Oh.
That's a lot. That's a lot of hours.
Now that Joe Biden is in there, they're all demanding a safe space.
Joe Biden's not in there, dude.
Snooper.
That shit has to get officially elected. Everybody's come out and said,
Oh my God, we're not
Snippy
talking
Joe to
about
Shitty
that
Joe.
shit.
In my book.
Motherfucker can't get it up, let alone get it in, right? That's all I've got to say.
Oh, here we go. with
It was
this.
a-
It's over. It's over.
Woo! Look at the dog bone.
Yeah.
Snippy Joe. He's a pedophile
How long does the dog bone say
grappler.
this?
I call him Shitty Joe.
Third party, aka safe space.
Not like a libertarian party.
Safe space.
I'll see the dog bone. What time is it? I get off soon.
Hashtag Gamma Bitch Boy.
That's what I mean now. It's like, right,
I'm a Gamma Strangler.
6 minutes past the dog bone.
6 minutes past the dog bone.
I
thought
refer you to the citation. At 6 minutes past
I
the
have that.
Hey, you forgot quarter to the shoe.
I have that forever on audio, man. It's so. How would you want to say? It's just right off the cuff, and he almost choked. I got that. It cracks me up. Just you laughing with it.
Yeah, I lost it.
Dog bones are clocks.
She said it so matter of fact.
I know. Fucking, oh my god.
Is that classic? Gotta get that classic.
Yeah, like you can never redo that moment. You know, that's why the recording's so great. Like the first time you hear that, like you just can't help but lose it.
Brenda does science.
That bitch
Our
woke up.
psychologist physicist.
I think think that's good.
Shoot.
I brought that out to Brenda, and Brenda like completely denied that happened. I was like, you do realize that was recorded, right? No, that was recorded. You do.
No, Crack, you didn't know. If you just deny reality with enough emotion, it goes away.
Well, also recordings are just concepts, right? They don't actually exist. They're not physical, unlike time or speed limits. But yeah.
Yeah, right.
Remember that guy the other day? He's like, "You're straw manning me. You're straw manning me because we were like, mate, you're prescribing physical attributes to time, right? So we're like, so you obviously believe in relativity." He's like, "Don't fucking straw man me." I was like, "All right, mate. So you're ascribing physicality to time without believing in fucking relativity? Are you fucking mad? You're even more crazy. You're a fucking nutter, mate. You know what I mean? Who the fuck are you?" Seriously.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
hey, can somebody play it? Since we brought it up, I put it there in live stream. Can somebody play it? I can't play that shit anymore.
Wait,
It's only a minute.
Okay, I'll play it. Hold on. Make sure
everyone be quiet.
I can actually do it if you want. But...
Make sure I'm not too loud. No, I got my.
Sonny, do you want me to do it? 'Cause you are a boomer.
Hey, Brenda, if thoughts are physical, does that mean
a lot of psychology is basically handing out drugs to people. Yes. Basically, psychology is pharmacology. Psychology is pharmacology now. Yes. Is it a dog bone? Dog bones are clocks.
Shoo.
So, I'm like broken, bro.
That shit was perfect.
Is he also like a watchmaker, or like, I don't know. I almost died or something. I did. I was eating, bro. You gotta chill, brother. Seriously, get away from shit.
Psychology is pharmacology. Psychology. A lot of
I mean, psychologists are actually physicists.
is basically handing out drugs to people. Basically, yes. Basically, psychology. A lot of psychology is basically
physicists. So if I think about it, is he also like a watchmaker, or like, I don't know? Is that? I almost died.
is basically a lot of psychology is basically handing. Psychology is a lot of yes. Psychology is pharmacology.
Oh man.
That's it.
Yeah, I was like skipping back and forth where she's going. Like,
Yeah, thanks for that. That got it. No one was confused.
Yeah, I figured that. Right.
Handing out drugs to people. Yes.
Dog bones are clocks.
Dude, I just had a flashback to that moment. I remember, like, the chip went down my throat, like, sideways, dude. I actually almost died, bro.
Yes. Is it a dog bone? Dog bones are clocks.
I think that was taken out of context. I'm gonna need you to replay the whole thing.
Dog bones are.
That was taken out of context.
Dog bones are clocks.
What? I was ringtone for the morning, like, get up.
Yes.
Like an alarm
clock. Gotta put that on a loop, man, and just go, dog wants your clock. Dog wants your clock.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, that's really good. You should have it on an alarm clock. That's fucking hilarious.
Dog bones are clocks. I wake up and put on my sock.
And then I get my natural shoe. My natural shoe phenomenon. Oh man.
What was it someone gave me as a naturally observed phenomenon the other day?
What?
Oh, that was it. It was a wait, no, their independent variable was the moon.
Oh no! You're fucking that up.
Wait.
That was King Crew.
No, it's a
over
different
at
person. I went through the same thing with someone else.
over at Modern Day Debate. Oh, really? They did the same
yeah.
thing?
Yeah, they did the same thing, but like, did it even worse somehow?
How can it be worse?
Because they were the manipulative. They were the variable they manipulated themselves.
No,
but
that's what he did.
And no, but the independent variable was the moon. Remember, before the naturally observed phenomena was moon.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the independent variable was him as the observer, right?
Yes.
This guy put the independent variable as moon. The manipulated variable was himself as the observer. What? What
So
the?
he caused moon.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, well, dude. Who knows? Who knows?
No,
No,
wait a second.
Wait a second. Actually, Curie, did they both do the same fucking thing?
Yeah, that dude said, I said, okay, what's your dependent variable? He said the moon. I started laughing. I said, okay, this is going to end in a train wreck. I can't wait to hear the independent variable. And he said the independent variable was him.
Good night.
So I said, your hypothesis is you caused the moon.
This guy the other day kept saying prediction. He was like, "Yeah, no, but it's a prediction." No, it's not. For fuck's sake, you just don't understand.
Hey, I want to see if this is gonna work. If I can play it through my computer and it play on the mic. So I'm just gonna play that same clip to see if it works, and y'all give me feedback.
Okay. It should work.